often do you need to work out to really lose weight? Like how many times, how many minutes per day, per week, per whatever? I get this question a lot. I am Dr. Beth Westie, women's health and hormone expert. I am author of the books, The Female Fat Solution and The Female Menopause Solution. These are on Amazon where you can learn more how to eat for your hormones and your cycle. And I also talk more about exercise and fat burning as well in those books. I'm also host of the podcast, The Female Health Solution. You can subscribe to that as well as subscribe to my channel here to stay updated on all the videos I have coming out. So when we talk about working out, overall, for trying to lose weight, the biggest thing here that can be very disappointing is that if your system is not at what I call the starting line to actually see results, it doesn't matter what type of workout you're going to do. It doesn't matter how long you work out. None of that matters. You will not see actual fat loss happen. The female body is actually really good at storing fat, and if your system is too stressed out and you're adding extreme workouts on top of that, what your system does is perceive that as another stressor and actually stores fat even more. It does it better. What? Yes, yes. So when we talk about the best what are the best workouts for me and everything else, it depends. In the Female Hormone Solution program, we actually look at what your system is doing right now with adrenal function, cortisol, everything else. And if you're not on the wait list for that program, make sure you go below this video, click the link, get on the wait list for the Female Hormone Solution program. Because we look at things for you specifically. Based on what your hormone test shows, which is something we do in that program, I actually make specific recommendations for you based on, ooh, your adrenals are shot right now. Like, you should be doing some yoga and walking and leave it at that. Let's build this back up, right? Ooh, you're nutrient depleted. You want to make sure that if you're going to do some type of activity, that you fuel around that so your nutrients don't get further depleted. Otherwise, your system can't rebuild lean muscle and have that good response. And there are some genetic factors even at play that for some people genetically, it doesn't matter how hard they work out. Their body is not designed to be the best at fat burning. The goal here of working out is is it good for your heart health and everything? Yes, right? But if you are trying to build more lean muscle so that you overall have a higher metabolism, great. But you still want to make sure that your system is in alignment with what it needs to do. I can't tell you how many women that I have talked to that have done things like, oh, I'm going to run a marathon. I'm going to train for a marathon and run a marathon. I'm going to lose weight doing that. And then they don't lose weight. And they're like baffled. How can I not lose weight? I'm running like an hour a day. How am I not losing weight? Because your system is not at a point where it's ready to release those fat stores. And I talk about this in my book a little bit, and I teach you more about this in the Female Hormone Solution program. Again, so make sure you're on the wait list for this. But the body is not just going to burn fat just because you're doing a certain exercise or exercising a certain, type of way or certain number of minutes a week or whatever. Your body has to be functioning well first. That's where we start. There are some women that after seeing their hormone report, I tell them stop. Stop going to CrossFit. Stop doing this stuff. You have to change it. And then when we make sure that your system is ready, we can be like, okay, now we can turn that dial up a little bit. Now we can see a different result. That's how your body actually works. To work out to just lose weight, I mean, there are some people that this works for. And again, typically it's genetics. It's genetics. But for a lot of us that have struggled with this, we don't have genetics in our favor. We have to make sure our system's functioning really well. Your hormones are balanced. Your cortisol and stress levels are in check. You're supporting your system with all the right nutrients. And then you can move forward with making sure you're doing enough exercise to build your lean muscle to increase your overall basal metabolic rate. Because the amount of calories that you burn just from doing a workout is not going to offset if you don't have a metabolism that's actually working. So let me know if you guys have more questions on this. You can comment below the video. Otherwise, go below this video, click the link, get on the wait list, and then, then we can talk more about it if you have any other questions. But I do go through this, I walk you through this, give you the guidance on it, and we make sure it's the right thing for your system specifically. So thank you for tuning in. Let me know if you need anything else, and I will see you later.